All right, viewers, today what we're going to be doing is taking apart the CRF again. So we've done this before. I'm sorry if you've already seen this. I'm not sorry. You can watch it again. And if you don't want to watch it, change the channel. That's fine. But for those of you that are new to the channel, we're going to do another teardown. This one, we're going to focus on kind of the tools needed. I think maybe that'll be a bit more interesting. We're going to take all the plastic off first. Seat. We don't need to take off that plastic. We will need to take off the rear. Take off the exhaust, the intake, battery, and then really focus on the wiring. We'll go through all the wiring. We're going to put it up on a stand because we'll have to take the chain off, and then we'll go through all that. So really that's it. We will be taking off all the handlebars, throttle cable, clutch, all that kind of stuff. Pretty simple stuff. Kind of some beauty shots there. Some nice panning. So we'll add some music here. So stay tuned. It'll kind of be like the TRX teardown where we do a bunch and then we stop and we talk about it, and then we do a bunch and then we stop and we talk about it. We've got some other GoPros set up, so you'll see some of that footage, and yeah, stay tuned. All right, first up, what we need is an 8mm. So all this stuff, seat bolts are 10mm, but everything else, all these other plastic bolts are just 8mm. So there's just a couple on them, and then a little gas tank one up here. Takes that cover off. So yeah, next time you see it, it'll be naked. All right, so got the plastic off again, 8mm, 10mm, all you need to take that off. Got a good shot of the exhaust, the air filter, the batteries in there, the ground wire, all that kind of stuff. So here's all the other wiring we've got here. Radiators, shifter. These two are going to be 8s. That's an easy takeoff for that, and we'll reuse that. It looks like next up what we're going to do is take this cage off, take all the electrical off up here, and then really just go from there. Take the air filter area off, potentially the exhaust off next too. And then we do need to remove the entire subframe and the rear shock to get this out. And then we got to put it all back together, which is really fun. So we'll go. All right, so next what we got here, we took this little bracket off that bolts to the airbox in the subframe. So it holds your ECU, your rectifier, and then whatever this thingy is. I don't know what this is, but anyways, holds those things. We did unbolt the battery. It's another 8mm. We'll wait to take that off. We'll just unbolt. There's another third bolt here. Just kind of do. Again, most of these are just 8s, so they're pretty easy. Hopefully the fan isn't too loud in these videos, but it's pretty warm in Arizona, so. One thing I forgot, you gotta take the skid plate off before you put it up on a stand. That's so you can get the motor out of it. Things that we're gonna do next, probably drain the radiator. Just get that step out of the way. Alfred's coming, so we gotta keep it away from him. And then after that, we're gonna do the gas tank. So that'll be a pretty easy step. And then we'll just go from there, but we should be able to get this done tonight, no problem, I don't think. It's pretty easy. All right, so we got the battery out. You gotta pull these two little tabs here, pretty easy. And then you do have to unbolt. It's a 10 from the subframe for this little piece. So next what we're going to do, I believe, is we can either undo this little thing and pull this out, or what I want to do is pull the tank. So we're going to pull the tank. There's a little quick release wire underneath, now that I know how it works. And then there's this fail-safe kind of tether that I'm going to cut. So we're going to make sure we do that. Again, I hope. All right, so got the gas tank off this time. Snips, cut this little safety wire here. These are quick connect fuel lines, so it's really easy. You just pop. And then you just need a little piece, pop this little thingy out. Now we've got all our electrical here. We've got way easier access to the throttle body and the intake, so that's really easy. We just need to keep digging around on wires. I think probably what's next, we'll take the exhaust off and then the subframe, and then we'll have really easy access to the airbox and all that fun stuff. So it looks like we got some 12s, some 10s here for the exhaust, and we'll keep going. It's getting fun. All right, so sweating now. We got the subframe off, so it's over there. Subframe and the airbox came off as one piece. Stuff something in the inlet there. Got all the sensors and stuff. Loosey-goosey. Next step is going to be to drain the radiator on the other side through the water pump. We'll start pulling hoses. Then we're going to loosen the shock bolt, get it out of there, I think. Actually, I don't remember. Maybe, no, I might be able to leave it. We'll undo the head stays, all the engine mounts, top, bottom, back. We'll undo all this electrical stuff, get all the wires off the handlebars, and keep plugging along. We'll need to loosen the rear sprocket, or the rear wheel, slide it forward so we can get the chain off. And yeah, we're almost pretty close, honestly. Hasn't been too long, so hopefully you've enjoyed the ride, and grab a Red Bull and sit back. All right, one thing to note on your $10,000 dirt bike is the rear nut on a 2020 CRF450 is 1 1/4 inches. You can get one of these kits from Harbor Freight. It's really cheap, and then when you loosen your wheel, you don't have to use channel locks or anything else that'll just beat it up. So just crank it down a little bit. Fresh wheel. Sorry for the camera shake. Trying to do it one-handed. And a little bit more. Bear with me. There we go. Do it one-handed. Heck yeah. This bike actually came with a little flag mount on here. That's what this little stupid thingy is. We'll take that off, get rid of it. Mount your flag to your fender or to your person. It's a better way of doing it. So now with the wheel loose, we will use, I think it's a 10 and an 8 wrench. We'll loosen those up, slide the wheel forward, get the chain off, and one step closer to getting the motor out. Okay, with the chain successfully off, what we need to do now is get the swing arm bolt off. So we have to take that out. That's why we need to take the shock off, so that we can basically slide this back, get the chain out of there, so that we can get the motor free. Just makes it a little bit easier, and just kind of less of a headache. Also, we have to take the swing arm bolt out because it bolts the engine in. So there's another fun fact. All right, so for the swing arm pivot bolt, it is a 7/8. Again, use the big one. We use a screwdriver to pry this down, the brake lever, because otherwise it gets in the way of the bolt. So now with the wheels off, we're gonna undo the shock, and then we should be able to punch this out. Should be nice and easy. And then we might undo the bottom bolt and then the top, and then just pull the shock out, make it really simple, get it out of the way so we have more room to work. And we should go from there. All right, got the rear shock out. Mike just showed up, chilling, So no more rear shock in it. And we're just going. Parts over here, exhaust, shock, fenders, gas tank. We're going, dude. How you doing?
Doing all right. We got pizza.
We got pizza.
Nourishment to go through, get through the rest of this.
Got the 80 over there. Mike's 80 just chilling.
Yeah.
Party on the street, graduation night. We're just in the shop grinding. Just slip it off. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I took it apart last time. Okay. Take that apart. Pop this little thing off here. Bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. Pull that. Throttle's off. Put it back together. So boom. Boom. So just like that. Then throttles. Maybe I didn't do that right. I feel like that's right. There we go. They fit in those little slots. Beautiful, it's true. Okay. Just tighten that back up just so we don't lose them. Grab the other one. Again. Tighten it up so we don't lose it. Slide that back on. Still works, so that's cool. So what we're gonna do now. Just take this little thingy off. Just holds the throttle cable in. Nails are getting long. Okay. So with that, just slip one out, slip two out. Bada bing, bada boom, you're done. Guess we can put that back on there just in case the owner wants some stupid brackets. Hit us up if you want to buy this thing, going up on the market soon.
Where can I find it? Just should hit you in the DMs,
Yeah,
comment section.
Hit us in the DMs. It'll be on everything else. So, Facebook Marketplace, wherever else you want to find it. Let's see here. Reroute that so it doesn't take in dirt into there. All right, we got another one of these wires. Love these clips. I don't love this one. There we go. Bam! Love these things. Chuck that back there with the rest of them. So that's loose. To undo this one, of course it's a 10, it's not an 8, that's great. That one's a screwdriver. Thanks, Honda. Messing up my vibes. 10. Actually, do we need to take that off? Yeah, probably. Break it off later. Bam, so all that's loose. Put that back in there. It's gonna be like for our clutch wires, our kill start, or our kill switch, map switch, launch control. All those fun, fancy buttons. For some reason, they decided to put a Phillips here. Okay, so pad off, bam. It's cool. Throw this back in there. If you want some Renthal fat bars, let us know. Got some clamps. Oh, those clamps might fit on that Suzuki for now. I think they will. We might be able to use the bars. Oh, but then we can't sell it as a rolling chassis. Never mind, Joe. Idiot. Idiot. So, take the start button off. Doo-doo-doo. Let's see, so that's off. Bam. Okay, another one of these beautiful thingies. Oh. Really? Did I take the bars off last time? Oh, I think what I can do is, if I'm any good, so that came off, and then there we go. Hell yeah. Nope, you don't have to take the bars off. Just undo that little wire. So then all of this stuff, oh, thank you.
Yep.
All this stuff will come off together. Be able to route it off the bike. What's our runtime at?
25 and a half.
I'm slow, people. I'm sorry. Even have somebody filming for me. Mike's doing a great job. It's exactly what we wanted to do on this Friday night.
Yep. Nothing else better planned.
I don't know if that's good for me or sad for him, but whatever. I appreciate it. Is that freaking stripping?
That's good. Come over here to learn some.
There we go. Some of these are tight, tight. I don't know about learning something, but whatever. So all of these freaking buttons get transferred over. So we'll show you on the Honda how they will be arranged. Because I arrange them differently on the quads. Because a thumb throttle is different than the twist throttle. There's no clearance over there. So, put that in there. One second, I'll get this thing bolted back together. Come here. Come here, baby. Don't be mean. Won't hurt you. I'll be gentle. You get some tunes up in here. It's freaking hot. Yes, sir. So, oh.
That's hot. My friends were saying it's supposed to only be 85 today.
Yeah. Oh. Wrong size. It's back to an 8 for the clutch lever. Sweet. So we're not going to use this clutch lever as I showed in a previous video. We're going to use the same lever that I got on my bike, which is way cooler looking. The ARC lever. Because it's black and it looks cool. And it doesn't have this stupid safety wire. So this wire here, as you can see in a previous video of mine, what it does is you can only start the bike in neutral. So we get rid of that wire so you can start it in any gear, and mostly so that stupid wire doesn't look ugly. Because ugliness sucks. Even though I'm ugly, that's fine. Whatever. They did all of their stuff different on these. Like they got these 3 little switches and they all have a different way that they attach to the bike. Like this one is shaped like this. This one is shaped like that. Like they're all just like weird. I don't know who did this, but who did this? Who made this chicken sandwich? There's a meme about that a long time ago. Sweet. So there we go. So there's all of our wires. They're off. Now we just need to unhook all these wires to basically pull them off. Let's see here. Guess it would help if I pressed on the right side. Bam! There's that. These 2 wires, that's what goes to our clutch, but we won't need those anymore. These 2 wires are just gonna route into each other. So if you look here, what you do is all this does is this creates a ground. So you just snap them together and then basically fold them up and put them right back in their little area. That's what Team Honda does. It's what Ken Roxon used to do before he got a hydraulic clutch. I don't know if they still do it. It's just a little safety feature, but we don't do that here.
We don't care about safety.
No. We ain't about that life, so. Let's see here. The only one left. This little thingy. Bam. So once we get that, we'll get the clutch cable off of there with our little ratchet, wherever that went. Oh, here we go. So what we'll do here, just bam. Just an easy way to get the clutch cable off. You just undo this little 8, like so. And once you pull that off, this little cable, you can unroute that. So your clutch cable comes off like that. And then what you do, put that back in there so you don't lose the bolt. Bam, clutch cable off. So now we can just pull all of this stuff, put it to the side. There's your whole harness basically. That's an 8, so I'm gonna go grab a wrench because that'll be easier to get that out. Sometimes a little wrench is easier to get in there. This little thing dead center in the motor. Long one. Bam. Okay. And there's 2 of those. So let's go on the other side now. flip the wrench, that would probably help. Where's that bolt? Get this, throw this up here, bam. Get yourself a magnetic pad, worth it. That wasn't working well. What the hell? So that's the spark plug cap. So we'll kind of get that out of the way. I don't actually know if that helped me at all. I don't think it did. Done messing around. Come here. I guess went the wrong way. I don't know why they need such long bolts for this, for the record. I guess they really don't want this coming off. I'll have to speed this part of the video up. It's embarrassing. Okay, so pull that out. We'll put this back in so no gunk gets down in the spark plug. Okay. So it's not on the motor anymore. Okay, put these two in our bag just because we'll need that bolt again, I'm sure. Let's see, we've got a ground wire to undo. Okay. This little thingy is what we cut off of our fuel tank. It's basically just like a safety thing for some reason. Don't need it. Again, we'll put that, oh, where'd that go? Oh, good catch. Put that back in the chassis just in case the next person wants it.
There we go. So those two, that one battery dead, this one almost dead. On to GoPro number 3.
GoPro. So we're doing here, taking the throttle body off. This is kind of the next step. We just need to unplug this bad boy from the harness. And then this thing. These two wires. Oh. Jeez, I'm wearing glasses. I can't just hang my freaking head over anymore. Fall off my head. In my head. So they route this wire here so they don't burn it in the exhaust. Ow. It's smart, but it's a pain in the butt, so probably do that later, I guess. There we go. Oh, missed a wire. There's so many wires to these freaking things, man. Oh, missed another one. Jeez. Okay, there are 3. Count them. 1, 2, 3. Oh, shiz. I didn't remember that last time. Okay, for the record, do not put this back together until you fish it through the frame. It's a waste of time. And you will have to undo it. So we gotta do here, gotta undo the throttle body, or the throttle again. So boom. Slip this up. Bada bing, bada boom. Slide that through. Jeez, good. Worried something was gonna fall in that throttle body. Okay. The valves are freaking right there, so. Okay. So here, I'm going to grab some paper towel because those are literally the intake valves. That kind of scares me. Because if something falls in that motor, we are done. Dunzo. That'll protect it. All right, then over here, honestly, we'll probably just leave these apart for now. Thank you. But we'll bolt these on just so we don't lose them. Again, they just snap together like a puzzle piece. He's not going to use the twist throttle anyways, so we're going to replace this whole wire with a CRF450 cable and a 2009 LTR450 thumb throttle, which is interesting, but whatever. So there we go. There's our throttle body, there's our fuel line, there's the motor. I believe, yes, there is a bolt in there. Remember, this is the one we forgot last time when I was yanking on it because I am impatient and a child. Okay, the harness is good. Oh, it is. Sweet. Big mic on the camera, just killing it. Okay. I think next up we will pull the exhaust off, and then we will undo the frame bolts, and then I think it's time to go. I think we got all the wires. These are loose. This is all loose. Yeah. Just need to undo the throttle or the exhaust there. What size that is? Probably 15 maybe? No, 15 is way too big. That's ridiculous. Why would it be a 15? Probably a 12. That's 12. Okay. So, got 12 in there. Extendo. Loosen it up a little bit. Bam. That's what I didn't get. I didn't get a crushed gasket for it. Oh well, that one still might work. Put those on there. Yeah, we can pull that out. Beautiful. Here's our exhaust. Now I have 2 of these exhausts because I still have the one from the last bike. Never sold it. Nobody wanted it. It's over here in our parts bin. If you need exhaust,
if anybody want any of these parts afterwards,
hit us up. We got
comment section, DMs open.
Oh yeah, we got them. We got them. Okay, so
these are the frame bolts.
yeah, so those are the frame bolts. Those are just 12s. That one's bigger. That's probably like a 14. This one's a 14. Jeez. Okay, we'll need extendo for that. Okay. Oh, that's why. Okay, interesting. So these go all the way through. So as you can see, just a nut. Same thing with these bad boys. These all came loose. These are just long bolts. Same thing with this one. They really don't want this motor coming off, I guess. So, bada bing, bada boom. It's getting cooler outside though.
Yeah.
Just keep all these parts together nice and neat. So, oh, I did that wrong. Dang it. Dang it, dude. Freaking crossed it up. Rookie mistake. If you want a job here at MF Films, putting bolts in, you can have my job. I'm not good at it. If you've learned anything from this video that's going to be put up unedited, just kidding. It'd be super boring. Do not watch that. That'd be awful. Like,
Be awful.
2 hours of this. Big Mike has watched it. He'll give you a review. It's not pretty.
There's some parts that drag on a little bit. Plot line, you know, go a little dead.
Plot line, or lack thereof.
Struggles with some of the nuanced details. The fine little bolts.
Hey, this one's going way better than the last one. I don't really remember the last one super well. But like,
Just like,
I've gotten way better at pulling a motor.
one day here, get down to like 45 minutes.
Yeah. By like the 10th one, maybe. The problem is like stopping to film. Now that you're here, like, it's way easier, but. So, 12 and 12. Time for the big boys. Need the big. So this one. Gotta get the thick boys out. Easy peasy with the big boy. Little boy did not want to do it. This is another through bolt, so. Oh, never mind, these are head bolts. These are not through. I've lied to you, my people. I'm sorry. Head bolts. All we got left now is the bottom bolts. Okay. Screw those in. Screw that one in a little bit. Actually, we might need the clearance, so I won't. All right, now down below, is it a 12? No, it was bigger, that's right. It's like a 14 or something. Let's see here. Okay, got it. Got it. I should have left it for the record.
Probably shouldn't leave this one for last.
No, because the whole motor like drops. So it's not that bad, but you kind of got to pick it up a little bit. All right, so let's keep all these together in a nice little bag. These off. Oh, still got a tight one. We got a tight one. Bam, bam. Throw those back in. Okay. Put these in a little baggie. Alright, I think last time we pulled it out this way, but I do need to get this. There we go. That snap is such a good sound. Beautiful. Okay, so the wires, those are good. The brake pedal last time, so I think it needs to come up and over that. Maybe I need to take that off. Probably be better if I did. In your head. So what we're doing here is we're taking off the brake pedal because this motor is deceptively, like you think like the clutch covers the bottom, but it's really not. The bottom of the motor's way down there. So to get the clearance we need, we're gonna remove the brake lever. Which needs to be a Honda thing because I do the same thing on my TRX. Didn't we do this to like 11 last time or something?
Oh, I was a little, yeah, I was late.
Cause like Kyle and them were like working on a bike or something, and like, you came over, and it was right before the what trip was it? Like, what's the holiday? Like MLK Day or something maybe?
MLK Day or President's Day.
President's Day. That sounds right. I was thinking of Veterans Day, but that's in November. Okay. This washer. And this. Put that back in there. Again, so we don't lose it. Okay, so here. push all this stuff through if I can, so nothing gets hung up when I'm trying to give her a yank. You know what I'm saying? Pull that chain. Okay, that's all good.
Oh, bump something.
Clearance there. That's okay. I need to go way down, huh? Oh, come here.
Is that it?
I think so. And that, viewers, was way smoother than last time.
I remember last time, what, like 15, 20 minutes? Like,
Dude.
oh, one thing and then another.
Like,
Oh,
oh, we gotta do this, we gotta do this, we gotta, nope. Clean and clear, baby. So we'll clean the motor up, give it a little wipe down. It's a little dirty, so we'll get it all back together. Thanks for tuning in.